All right, I am making fiberglass rebar bank poles. Got my hole drilled in the end there. You want to always drill back a little ways from the end, but they're 10 foot long. This is 3/8 rebar. It will do fine for decent sized catfish. These are going to be 10 footers, and you get about 20 inches at least hammered into the bank. So about 24 inches is good for these bank poles. Of course, you always got to put them in at a little bit of an upward angle. Give your hold when the fish are pulling down. So take my twine, I got size 21. Let me get a little loop in it here. Just a quick overhand knot. And I gotta work it slow because it is tight. I couldn't go any bigger with the drill bit hole, the size of drill bit, because this is only 3/8 rebar, so not much to play with. All right, here we go. Bring it over that little knob on top, and then just feed your cord through your twine, and there we go. And that's ready to hold. As you can tell, pretty good tension on it. It's got a good hold. And I've just got, not going to get too crazy with it. We're actually putting these in a creek. It's technically not a river, so not too crazy. Just 1 ounce lead sinkers, egg sinkers. They ought to do. Just got to open up the ends of the holes a little bit so this twine will feed all the way through. All right, now get a little wet. It'll thin it down a little on the end. And you got to twist when you're putting it in. You got to twist to where it's not going to separate the twine. You got to twist where it kind of gives it a little bit of a tightening. All right, and I got to get a swivel, which I've got these kind. I don't need the clip on it, so that's coming off. I just need the swivel. There we go. That's all I need. Just the swivel. And I don't burn the ends until after I get them through the hooks, unless I forget. Because a lot of times I burn it down so much it makes a big fat hard wad on the end. It won't go through the hole. Alright, then I'll just do a simple slip knot. A lot of people prefer different types of knots for these, but these usually always hold. I've never had one come apart, so I'll just do a slip knot. Alright, now I've got to cut me a leader, about 20 inches, 24 inches. You'll use some of that as you tie to the swivel and to the hook. That'll take up a couple inches there. So about 2 foot. Let me see here. Got to dig my hooks out. Bass Pro Cat Max, size 6. Plenty big enough. Good hooks. The mustads might be a little better, because these, the hole is not very big. So I've got a job trying to get this twine through there. I think it will go though. Always with the wetting it down first. Make sure it's plenty wet. It's just gotta be, getting it wet helps make the tip of it a little smaller. I think it's barely gonna go, y'all. Got it. All right, there we go. All right, then you tie your knot. Most knots that you fish with will work with this. Good. Except for maybe the snell knot. I don't know. I ain't never tried a snell on this, but fisherman's knot works. Slip knot works. Holds up pretty good. All right. Now, see how it's separating like that? I always try to twist that back together as much as it'll go. And then I try to hold it real well while I go ahead and burn the end of it. Melt it together. Which most of y'all might already know that. But maybe somebody doesn't. There we go. That's melted. Now I just gotta get into the swivel now on the other end. That's a little bit bigger hole, so yep, right through. All right. Now that you got it attached to the swivel, tie your knot and you're ready to roll. There you go. All right. There, I got about a 2-foot leader on the end of it. There's my sinker on a 10-foot fiberglass bank pole. There it is, y'all. Get out there, make you some, go set them, catch you some fish.